Hello everyone. So in this video I'll talk about how to clone a Git repository in Visual Studio Code, and once we make changes, how do we use the feature for GitHub Copilot to do a code review. So I've opened a new terminal and then I need to select clone Git repository, and then I'll give an example of an open source repository. So put the URL for the open source repository. It will ask you for the folder where you need to clone. Just create a new folder. Then select repository as destination. On the bottom right, you could see the cloning is happening, and then you can also see the source code being cloned. So as the progress continues, the code is also getting cloned in the backend. Yeah. So now the code is cloned. We can open the repository. So you can see the code that is present on the left sidebar. I have GitHub Copilot configured in my VS Code. So in the agent mode, I'll just add a new feature. So in agent mode, I'll just add a new feature to display the logs while running call command. So as you can see, agent mode is in action right now. So it is processing in the backend, and then it will add certain code to my certain files. So right now, there's no change in my local. So after the VS Code makes this vibe coding, it will add certain code changes to my code base. So right now it's processing my code, and then based on the prompt I had given, it will try to add certain changes to the file. So right now it's understanding the code base. It has created three to-dos for the particular task. Yeah, so as you can see, the files are being edited, which you could also see that these two files, toolsmessage.c and toolsmessage.h, are being edited in the real time. So I'll keep these changes. So it has completed first task, and then second task is in progress, and finally it will complete the third task as well. Agent mode gives you flexibility to perform a certain task in steps. So, in case your prompt is not uh, very specific and it's generic, so it will follow step by step instruction to complete the prompt. So, as part of this particular prompt which I had shared for adding a new feature to display logs with the running curl command, so I'll keep this as well. Yeah, the third task is also in progress. It is trying to test the implementation. Yeah. It has also provided the documentation of how this is going to work. So in this course of action, there are total four files which have been modified. So the intent of this video was to understand how the code review feature for GitHub Copilot works. So as I made the code changes, so there are total four files which are being modified, and now the feature is also implemented. Now in case I wanted to do a code review, I just click on code review of on stage changes, and on the right bottom you could see the reviewing uncommitted changes. So the changes which I have not committed yet are going to be reviewed by GitHub Copilot chat. This action would take some time, maybe a minute or so, and we would finally get the answers or the code review comments on the code base. Yeah. So as we can see, there are a lot of review comments which are being captured. For example, in this particular file, tool message C src, so code review has been done, where it mentioned the condition checks globally verbosity, but field doesn't exist in global configuration structure. So we could get the details about the code review, and based on the suggestions, we could discard it or accept it or go to next. For example, in case we don't wanted the review to be accepted, we could go at the next one. So similarly, there are different types of code reviews. So in case where uh, it understands that it is complete feature, and then it can be applied. So you can also apply it in directly from the command. I mean from the UI itself, and then further move to the next code review. Right? So it also provides suggested change, and we have an option to discard it or apply it. Yeah. And finally, once the code review is completed, we could also commit our changes. Thank you, everyone. I think uh, the code review part which I wanted to cover in this video is done. Further, with the git configuration I could also push the changes to my remote.